Within most organizations, small or large, there is diversity in the age of employees. Being aware of these generational differences can help us develop better learning opportunities for everyone. Now, keep in mind, these are essentially stereotypes and should not be applied at the individual level. You should not assume that a member of a generation has the qualities presented here. Use them to help you design training programs that meet everyone's needs. Traditionalists are members of the oldest generation alive today. They were born between 1925 and 1945. Although very few of them are still working today, I want you to be prepared for working with them. As children, they survived some of the most difficult conditions that any of the generations have experienced. They survived the Great Depression in the 1920s and early 1930s. Then, as teens and young adults, they lived through World War II. These two events played a significant role in shaping who they became as adults. They tend to be frugal, patriotic, and loyal. They follow the rules, take responsibility for their actions, and are more willing than any other generation to make sacrifices for their employers. The next generation is the baby boomers. They were born between 1946 and 1964. As children, they were praised by their traditionalist parents for their achievements, for winning. Many of them fought for equal rights and for an end to the Vietnam War. If they were too young to participate, they likely watched their parents or someone close to them join these movements. Their rebellion against the quote unquote establishment earned them a nickname, the Me Generation. Not because they were selfish, but because they were focused on the rights of individuals instead of corporations and government. As adults, they tend to be more independent and socially conscientious. Generation X, or the Gen Xers, were born between 1965 and 1980. As children, they grew up during a time when their baby boomer parents began to divorce at a higher rate than previous generations, and when their mothers began to work outside the home. They also grew up during a time when the personal computer was being invented, which began to pave the way for future generations to be surrounded by technology. As adults, they tend to be skeptical and practical. In the workplace, they value informality and work-life balance, and they don't like to be micromanaged. The next generation is Generation Y. They were born between 1981 and 1995. They are called millennials because they grew up during the final years of the millennial. They also grew up surrounded by diversity in their schools, communities, and in the media. They were coached and praised for participation in school and in sports, rather than for achievement like their baby boomer parents. Millennials tend to be optimistic, eager to please authority figures, and self-reliant. On average, they are also more globally aware and appreciative of diversity than other generations. In the workplace, they value learning and growth opportunities, as well as working in teams. The youngest generation working today is Generation Z. They were born after 1995, and the cutoff will likely be somewhere around 2015. Some Gen Zers are still in elementary school, while others have recently graduated from college and started working. They are known as digital natives because they grew up with technology at their fingertips. While we don't know much about their adult tendencies, We do know that they prefer smart devices for learning and socializing, more so than even millennials. Throughout the semester, we will learn more about generational differences and how we can address the training needs of employees at all ages.